Okay, blue-black Cavalier combo. At the core, this is kind of a blue-black good stuff mid-range deck that's looking to play a fair game of Magic that also happens to have an oops backdoor combo kill. So our combo is a little bit convoluted. With Meathook Massacre in play, your opponent loses a life every time a creature you controls dies. We then combo this with Cavalier of Night, which allows us to sacrifice another creature when it comes into play to destroy a creature an opponent controls. Then, if you Glasspool Mimic Cavalier of Night, you get this trigger again, and then you either need a second Glasspool Mimic or a Woe Strider. And the second Glasspool Mimic, copying a Cavalier, lets you sacrifice the first and return it to play, kind of repeating this loop to get infinite dice triggers, or you could just sacrifice the first one with a Woe Strider in order to return the first one back to play. So this is something that I would expect is not going to come together in all of the games that we play, but the idea is that this is kind of a thing that we can kind of have oops, it happened, rather than our deck does nothing if we don't have this happen. Because at the core, you know, we've got disruptive elements and good interaction, and even Cavalier of Night at its core is like a pretty okay Magic card. The stat line is okay. It could be a removal spell. It can return things like Knight of the Ebon Legion and Malevolent Hermit to play for values. So let's go ahead and pop it into some games with this and see how it goes. While we're waiting for the queue to pop, I'd also like to shout out our sponsor for the week. Dislight is a hero collector RPG game you can check out on Android and iOS as an easy way to support the channel. If you're someone that enjoys my stuff and you haven't had the finances to be able to afford to sub yourself as part of the promo for this, if you check out Dislight right here in chat or scan the QR code on the screen and play through level 1-8, you can get a free sub gift here to my channel to be able to participate in sub-only chat while we do Magic stuff. That promo will be going through end of day Friday. If you don't have time to do that today but want to do it on another day. Severian the Lame, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. And if you're an existing sub who wants to do that, I'm happy to gift you a sub when your current sub tenure expires. Yeah, it seems fine. Tap land's a little awkward, but we do get to go like Knight into tap land Thoughtseize onto, so that's fine. I think we just open on the threat. I'll lead on Thoughtseize and see what they do. A lot of these decks play Censor or Disruption, so I think I'd rather this get countered than these. I've learned to ignore mobile game ads because I know I will get value from them when they inevitably sponsor Jeff. God bless. Definitely want to just leave Hermit up here since they're threatening Wandering Emperor next turn. Okay, so this is smart on their part. So they're kind of 2 for winning this, but this will let them shock in a land and play Wandering Emperor next turn through my counter spell. But then, we can dash this from hand and kill this, right? So they can trade here if they want, but their planeswalker's going down.
Try not to miss me.
It's not a bad draw. Yes, yeah, you can just blitz it from hand. Hey, Dying, thanks for 230. Yeah, Snap's been a lot of fun. I'm interested to see what they do with their season rollover tonight. Hopefully their season rollover means that they're going to be letting more people into the beta. You ain't like double censored? No?
I could sneak right by, but now, what do we have here?
That one's definitely gotta go. Can't tell if this is a land or a spell. Could go either way.
I know something you don't.
It's a discard. Yeah, speller alert. Gonna get much better value off this Heartless Act, at least on the short term. Hey, thanks to whoever checked out the Dislike promo. Appreciate you. They have no cards in hand. They're going to get to be able to attack with this if they... They're going to be able to attack with this if they draw one more land, though. I think I'm blitzing this and attacking. And then we'll do this and...
Now this is a
we'll shock and do this. And shocking here might be loose because it technically is life that the underdog could be casting with.
I know my responsibility. You know what? I'm not done.
Yeah, Kaito's ultimate technically assembles combo pieces for us is accurate. If they aren't just buried by the rest of it. How many Meathook Massacres do I want in my deck post board here? It might actually be 0, huh? Is it 0? I think it's 0. I think it might just be we're a mid-range deck post board here when Meathook's not good. Some extra card draw, some counter spells. Yeah, combo against their control deck seems difficult. I agree with that. No blue mana here, obviously, but the black spells are good. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize an Underdog here is the plan. My body is ready to get Shadow the Sky next turn. Yeah, blue-white control isn't popular in this format because it's good. It's popular because people can't help themselves playing blue-white control.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Yeah, that's fine,
This
BZ.
is what you get for hurting my people. I'm never done for good. May your blade strike true.
Oof. Well, our plan to draw lands at some point is not coming to fruition. Hey, what's going on, Wolfwood? Thanks for hanging out for almost 3.5 years. Welcome back. Gonna be a Dovin's veto? It's not. Alright.
You'll never
Ninja! I like both the cards in our hands, so let's go ahead and just make a friend here. Hey, welcome back, Buns. I would love an island. Thank you.
Now, what do we have here?
Stop their use of mana this turn, I think. I have mixed feelings about the return of phasing because in large part the reason why phasing is back is because of the removal arms race. It's like a way to let you dodge the infinite sweepers and other things in the format. Like, all right, we can't just give things indestructible anymore because everything exiles. Type thing. We're just blitzing our friend here. Let's let him cantrip this turn. Honestly, we might Glasspool Mimic the Tenacious Underdog here. So we draw. Yeah, exactly, Belly.
There's no
Okay, well now we get to punish them for playing this ahead of time. Underdog is very good, yeah. Yeah, Kaito's drawn a lot of cards here.
Now, what do we have here?
Underdog also good with Kaito, because you get to just, like, endlessly have a creature to attack with. What are we deluging for at sorcery speed? Like a portable hole? Yeah, they elected to absorb rather than Emperor. Okay, they found the portable hole. I mean, Creature Land's actually not a bad draw here. Their life total is getting pretty low.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Yeah, we ground them out pretty cleanly here. Kaito and Updog, just like doing the Lord's work.
Subservience will be rewarded.
I think it's better to try and stick the Lolth rather than attack with the Creature Land here.
I learned what I needed to. We won't be outnumbered for long.
I assume Emperor is exiling one of these, right? No? Okay. Well. Let the hermits hit the board. Let the hermits hit the board. Let the hermits hit the bomb. Bard! Like when my creatures deal combat damage and find me mana leaks, chat. Ain't nobody got time to play around Settle the Wreckage, chat. I got a game to win. This mana-based chat. Tapped land on 1, untapped land on 2, untapped land on 3. It's just good deck building right there. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Show me all secrets. Would I rather Heartless Act Enforcer or Soaring Thought Thief here? I think it's Soaring Thought Thief, right? We'll let this resolve. Oh, right, we have escape cards in our deck here, too. That's so good. Born and Bred Boxer. Nah, they're not double blocking, Cody. Hey, Mike the Knight, thanks for the almost 5 years. Welcome back. Appreciate it. This, notably, people talking about rogues and flashbacks and stuff, their deck notably does not get to play Luris, which is a big deal. The power level of their deck without a free companion is, they get to play, like, some cards like Nighthawk Scavenger, but for the most part, their deck is significantly worse. Alright, thanks for milling my Woe Striders. Nice mill deck. Hermit is also something they can mill into my graveyard for value for me. No, Luris is not legal. I was saying is noteworthy. Is this a Thoughtseize matchup? Would I rather I just have cards that play to the board? I feel like I'd rather just have cards that play to the board, right? It's like bring in some removal, some extra hermits. These are counter spells. I think that's fine. so good at putting things in our graveyard that we can play with later, chat. They milled 2 non-lands, and we drew another non-land. Beats. Having the strangest sense of deja vu, chat. Untapped land, please. Probably dead at this point. For those of you counting at home, our deck is playing 28 lands. I know you heard that right. It's 28 counting the Glasspool Mimics.
Hope you're ready for some. There's no secret I can't uncover.
I mean, they milled more non-lands than lands. They have their 1-drop on 1. Push this time, sure. Well, that was only for Pioneer, Breadboxer. It's still legal in Historic.
Get in, get out. Easy mission. I got someone on the inside who can help.
Oh yeah, Rogues. Rogues has got to be unplayable into the Delve cards, huh? Rogues is always the bad bit. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. Seems like a reasonable take.
Don't you see I'm trying to help?
Chat, we got him hook, line, and sink him here.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Ooh, Graveyard Trespasser is cute.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
And like, this thing's just like a 4/5 with lifelink, chat. Just like, good luck racing opponent, Godspeed. There's a video where I was both young and had hair. That must be some kind of deep fake, because I was never young and never had hair. So, be careful what you watch, chat. The internet has a lot of lies on it.
Now, what do we have here? You're good, but I'm better. Now this is a juicy secret.
I feel like the face is the place here, huh, chat? Yeah. Back at Night of the Ebon Legion.
I know something you don't know.
Was Woe Strider lethal? Oh, you know what? I think you're right. It was, right? With the Meathook?
Now this is getting fun.
It's fine, chat. We can play with our food.
There's no secret.
All roads are heading to Rome. Well, the Woe Strider would have made a goat, so the goat would have been lethal. All right, chat. Assuming we play this deck for like 2 hours, do you think we ever actually combo it all in the 2-hour time span? Or are we just gonna like mid-range people to death for the session? To be fair, chat, I largely only have a combo in this deck, so I can feel smart when people come in and ask what the combo is, and they don't get it, but we do. It's not there because it's good, it's there because it lets us feel superior.
You're ready for some mind games.
Should we have played a Naked Meathook? No, I want to start drawing cards. The Meathook would have saved me, I don't know, 2 points of life, but we can just do that next turn. I want to get the cards flowing so we can try and find something to actually get going with. All right, Ye of Little Faith, we are one Glasspool Mimic away from assembling the combo kill here. Thank you very much. Corgi, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. Oh, their Meathook stops us from comboing them. Wait, is that true? No, we can do it. We can combo on their turn, right? Active player, non-active player?
There's no secret I can't uncover. That all you got? I know something you don't know.
It's fine, chat. Our Cavalier of Night will get to gain life by attacking in. It has lifelink. It'll let us stabilize our life total against this cat bouncing in and out. Why can the cat block, chat? Why does it enter the battlefield untapped? Alright, chat, we can theoretically combo them next turn. We gotta draw Glasspool Mimic plus untapped land in our 2 draws. What a tease! What a tease! Okay, so we just need them to not have removal for this turn. And we need to not die. If we survive this next turn cycle, Woe Strider sets us up. doesn't actually kill them because they have their own meat hook, right? Wrong! If I do it on their turn, my meat hook triggers. My meat hook triggers resolve before their meat hook triggers. So we just stack ours on top and then we kill them before their triggers resolve to gain them life. So on my turn, we can't kill them. On their turn, however, they die. So you see their meat hook trigger resolving first because it's my turn. And then on their turn, it's the opposite. On their turn, my triggers resolve first. My gosh, this is gonna actually take forever. Because they're also gonna, like, bounce their cat in and out a couple of times while this happens. Our clicks to damage ratio here are not ideal, chat. Do we die now? Because now they can drain us for 3, and then they can untap and drain us for 3, right? We're just dead, right?
Now, what do we have here?
Oh, if I would have Glasspooled Cavalier, if I would have copied Cavalier, so I wanted to play around Fatal Push, but I could have played around their onboard drain. I'm just gonna concede this match. It's just so fucking tedious. I'm timing out people that are telling me to attack with the Cavalier because you need to go spend playing 100 more matches against this fucking Cat Oven deck and understand why that's not a play. So I could have played around the onboard but lost to another fatal push. So obviously I should have done that. But also, like, the reward for doing that would be having to play against another match against Cat Oven, which also doesn't sound particularly fun. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move on from the match. I don't think we're gonna play against any Cat Oven today. Just gonna go ahead and concede whenever we pair into it. Yeah. Not only is the Cat Oven deck slow, but people that play Cat Oven tend to be slow players, which is not a great experience. It is really important to understand, chat, that it is not Cat Oven players that are responsible for their deck being legal. I will never be upset with a player for playing a deck that they like and making my format experience be bad. It isn't my opponent's job to make sure I have fun. Whenever a deck in any format is frustrating and obnoxious to play against, it's Wizards of the Coast's fault that that deck exists. Wizards of the Coast has a job to ensure that their game is fun and interesting, and when they fail at it, it's not the player's fault, okay? It's Wizards of the Coast's fault. Thanks to the folks who checked out Dislight, by the way. Looks like there's 7 people. I think a bunch from just caught up there at once, because it jumped from 4 to 7 right away. Cloudy with a chance of sharks is definitely accurate. Coco. We having fun, chat? Having fun?
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. I am almost sad to see you go.
I think I'm far enough behind that I need to just, like, draw untapped lane with Kaito here.
There are many secrets I don't know. Now this is a juicy secret.
Ooh.
Until next time, then. Let your blade do the talking. Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. You are not much of a roadblock. See you later. I'm home.
So
I got someone on the inside who can help.
I get to deal with the Yorian at least, and then Cavalier kinda locks up the ground for the time being. They missed their trade. They did miss using the Emperor at end step. Yeah. Good for us.
My head wasn't in it.
May your blade strike true.
Unfortunately, Cavalier of Night cannot attack because Wandering Emperor threatens just down ticket. They kept a card on top. Probably doesn't bode well for us.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of reality.
Oh, I suppose with the Hive, I can kill the Emperor this turn, huh? Meathook would be a good draw, yeah. Untapped land would be nice here, so we can take this Teferi before they cast it. I think killing Teferi is most important here. Oh, hey! If we draw a Meathook, we combo kill them next turn, right?
Hone your prowess.
He says before getting Agent of Treachery. I think we scry, right?
Let your blade do the talking.
So we get 2 looks at Meathook. They're portable holding my goat? Seriously? And I was second anyways. More power to you. Yeah, so we have infinite scries now, so we get to kill them next turn if they don't interact with our board here. Hey, Bad LT, thanks for the brand new Prime. There's a ton of great people out there you can send that to every month. Thanks for sending it this month and keeping me around. We just need 2 bricks. We need this to be a brick. We need their draw to be a brick. 1 brick, 2 brick, red brick, blue brick.
Try not to miss me. Guards, to me.
All right, they're dead.
I've learned much.
So, Woe Strider, Glasspool Mimic, Cavalier of Night is infinite scries,
Keep watch for intruders.
which will get us to Meathook, and then we have infinite dice triggers with these 3 cards, so the Meathook means they will die. I need to get through 1 8 gap. Very, very quick tutorial. Our click to damage ratio here is not great. But you know, we're gonna win the game. So what you're seeing right now, chat, is the combo. We have infinite scry 1s and infinite things dying. And then in a second, we're gonna find a Meathook Massacre. And then Meathook Massacre means when we have infinite sacrifices, they die. Because every time we sacrifice something with Meathook out, they lose a life. It may not look like it, but we're doing it. You don't realize it yet, chat, but this is what peak performance looks like. Once we find Meathooks, it's just 84 clicks away. Yep. And before it's the bottom 4 cards, right? Sounds about right. Where's my always no option? This is the same game where they stole our land on turn 3, yeah. Good God. Good God, shit. I'm all alone. There's no Meathook here beside me. Do 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 do. Hey, Tiago, thank you for the tier 3 and for the 34 months. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Nothing like losing rope while the animations play out, shit. That's peak Magic Arena right there. Is losing valuable rope timer while the animations play. OMG, chat. All right, and for my next trick, you die. All right, we only have to do this 20 times, chat. All right, and now the opponent is just trying to grief us on clock. Because previously, they could have just not understood our win condition. But now they understand how this works, and they're just a salty motherfucker. I don't fault them for not conceding before they saw the Meathook Massacre. Because our deck is weird, and they're like, assuming they get it is like not something I would assume. But like, they've seen it now, and they know what it is. It's 6 clicks per damage. God, that ratio is bad. Normally, I'd play the salt video here, but I'm genuinely worried if I take the time to do that, it'll time me out on my turn here. So, unfortunately, we don't have time to play the salt video. I can't respond to the scry trigger without putting a stop on my main phase, and putting a stop on my main phase means that I have to click a bunch of extra times for other reasons. So it's not actually faster to respond to the scry trigger. It's actually much slower, the way Magic Arena's interface works. So the 50 months, Clipsy, I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Soaring, thank you for the 30 months. Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having an exciting Monday. Maybe it's secretly a gift, chat, that our deck doesn't combo particularly frequently. Maybe it's actually a good thing. Yeah, chat, they have no cards in hand, and even if they did, they have a Fires of Invention in play. Imagine being this salty in the Plat 4 bracket. Imagine being that salty in the Plat 4 bracket. How many cards we had to scry to the bottom to find our first Meathook, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we didn't have our first Meathook until like we were 33 cards into our deck. All right, Thoughtseize and counter spells in. Do I want things like Heartless Act to try and respond to their things, or would I rather just have the counter spells? I guess the Knights do kind of have a hard time attacking, huh? They have a lot of blockers. I can see that. Leave a couple of Heartless Acts in, but like maybe don't board in the extras. Yeah, that's true. So I'm boarding in Hermit as an extra threat. And thanks to whoever checked out the Dislike promo. Appreciate you. Remember, if you do that and you want to collect your free sub gift, DM me a screenshot of your account with the stage 1-8 completed. I'll get you hooked up with that after the stream today. Oh yeah, must have a bunch of them group up and push through at once. There's a few of them right in a row there. If you want to partake in that promo, but you don't have time to do it today, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes to check out Dislike. Promo will be running through end of day Friday. A great way to get involved in chat or pop on into the Hooglandia Discord server. Always lots of great stuff going on. Yeah, maybe, Kyle. Combo in hand. Only half of it, right? Remember, chat. Remember, we're a 4-card combo, chat. It's a lot of cards. Oh, the Glasspool Mimic. Yeah, I think the Glasspool needs to be a land tier, because even with it, it's only 3 of the 4, right? We need another Glasspool or Woe Strider. If I had a 3rd land and could get to Kaito without it, I think I would, but. And Jack. Yes, we are casting Cavalier. It's only 5 mana though. It's not a big deal. I could be wrong to attack with this because of Omen of the Sun. Definitely just Heartless Act to Shark Typhoon token those so we can hold our counter spell up.
I could sneak right by, but I'm itching. Now, what do we have here?
What do we have here? Getting Kaito down as a dry engine feels real good, real consistently. Yeah, we actually combo killed in the game right before this one, Thoughtseize. And we kinda did it in a different game before that, but so we have thoroughly exceeded the combo draw expectations. Yeah, I think Kaito is one of the more fantastic Planeswalker designs they've had in recent memory. Honestly, Planeswalker design in general with Fire has been really good. I feel like they've pushed the design space a lot in really good ways. Hey chat, you want to hear something funny in a sad sort of way? You know how they made me click through my combo like a salty MFer in the first game? They're currently down 30 seconds in clock this match. They have 17:15, and I'm at 18:03 now. And for people that are just joining us, they made me click through over 30 loops of our combo when they were deterministically dead last game. I'm actually going to shock in the Watery Grave here so I can Hermit and still hold up Heartless Act. Yes, lands have been good under Fire design as well. I'll agree with that. Yeah, 35 loops at 6 clicks per loop, exactly. And we're still up a minute on clock because of how glacial they are. Got an opponent.
Let's slow this down.
Recycling Fetid Pools here.
Hold that thought.
Well, they're also a combo deck if you're just joining us. They're playing Transmogrify, Agent of Treachery nonsense. So, I don't really think 3-mana Teferi and 3-mana Narset were explicitly problems. I also think Oko is an incredibly good design that just had numbers that were very bad. I actually think Oko, from a design perspective, is quite fantastic. Like if you look at mechanically what Oko is doing, I think it's a great design. But yeah, technically 3-mana Teferi and Narset fall into there, but those are prison cards, and prison cards just are always bad.
Keep up the pace.
Do we have the thing? Technically no. We need a Woe Strider. Or a third Glasspool Mimic, second Glasspool Mimic. We're a 4-card combo, chat. We're not a 3-card combo.
This is hardly my worst.
I'll go ahead and kill Yori in here. No, I meant when I said all prison cards are bad, not just one-sided ones. One-sided ones are maybe a little extra offensive, but even symmetrical prison cards are pretty bad designs on average.
show remorse, I'll show restraint.
They're auto-passing like they don't have anything here, so I'm not gonna over-attack Teferi. I'm gonna pressure their life total.
Really should have seen that coming.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Get out of here. And so, fun fact, chat, they're actually dead this turn because I have 7 mana, so I can Meathook Massacre and Cavalier and then use Kaito Emblem to get the creatures we need to combo them when we hit them with these. So, they're like, even if we don't have the combo this turn, they probably still lose to the fair game plan, but they're actually just deterministically dead this turn from Kaito's Emblem, fishing us up the combo.
Point me towards the fight.
I think part of the biggest problem with cards like Teferi and Narset as well is that Teferi and Narset were cards you wanted to play in and against the same decks. So like Teferi was an anti-control card that control decks also wanted to play. And same with Narset, right? Like, these cards were good against control decks, but they were also good inside of control decks. Which is kind of the crux of their bad design. They do, Rojo. Thank you very much and welcome back. Sorry about missing that while I was vigorously clicking. Welcome to the ranks of Hoaglandia's Knights. Well, this deck has definitely thoroughly exceeded expectations. This deck satisfies all of my magic kinks, chat. Mediocre mid-range deck that sometimes combo kills people. Sign me up. My kink is drawing a third land. Okay. Listen. Ooh. Speaking of, that's a great draw. So you get to Thoughtseize here and take their Infernal Grasp. And then I get to shock this in, play Knight of the Ebon Legion, and get a counter on it. Heartless Act does not kill Biting Palm Ninja, because it has a menace counter on it at the moment. That's fine. We can just double block with Woe Strider and friends, right? Kinda gotta be worried about getting drained out here. I assume my Cavalier goes away. 4. Having the strangest sense of deja vu. Sure. Have plenty of colors here, so this doesn't really matter. All right, with them playing that out, I'm going to go ahead and Heartless Act the Grey Merchant here. And then I'm going to sack the Goat to Scry, because if we spike untapped land, we can Meathook the Biting Palm Ninjas. Hey, Cenotaph, thanks for the 22 months. Welcome back. Marvel Snap soft launch in the Philippines less than an hour ago. Okay, yeah, I bet. I wonder if we're going to have like a full open beta release here. I think we're dead at this point. Come on to the next one. Yeah, I bet. So they said their first real season starts with the rollover tonight. So I bet they're going to open the floodgates and let a bunch of people in. Is my guesstimate. Do I want more Hermits? I don't know that Hermit's better than these other cards I already have, right? I think I'm just going to leave the 2. Definitely bring in the extra removal spells and the Lolth for some grind. Lord Apollo, thank you for the 23 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Pretty good. Go Hermit into Kaito. Get some card advantage going.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Both client quality and gameplay are very good for Snap Progi. I'd honestly be pretty surprised if Snap doesn't end up being a pretty successful game / release. The core game system is really good, and the IP is obviously huge. The early metrics for the first few videos I've posted for Snap have been good. They've talked about They said not all of the ways they're going to have to acquire cards are currently in the game, so the system's not fully complete yet. And they said they do hope to have ways to target specific cards for acquisition at some point, which that I think would make their system workable. Oh, you know what? We're just countering this, right? Their core game system is simple in the same way that, like, chess is simple, right? Like, it's very easy to explain the basics of the game to someone. But just because the basics are simple doesn't mean the game doesn't have depth. All of the best games are simple to get into, but have deep options once you're into them. Shadow's Verdict. All right. Well, we get some scries here. We're technically a Cavalier away from comboing, right? Do I keep Underdog? Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go all in looking for the Cavalier. I think we can just grind them out here a little bit. Oh my god, this gets rid of my Planeswalker too. That's so rude. That's so sad.
Undead make great minions, loyal and silent. Rise! They were a lousy servant anyway.
Well, I was feeling pretty good, and then their sweeper got rid of my Planeswalker.
Good help is easy to find in war.
Or probably did here. Definitely been bigger fished here. Our opponent's deck is going over the top of what we have going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pack it in here. Shadow's Verdict definitely wasn't on the list of things I was playing around. When I used our first Malevolent Hermit to counter the Murderous Rider on my Kaito, I was thinking, oh, it doesn't matter if I can counter a sweeper because I'll have a Planeswalker left over. But the fact that their Shadow's Verdict also took our Planeswalker off meant that we were too far behind. Definitely a spot where if we were playing an open deckless tournament rather than on the ladder, we probably win that game, but because they had the element of surprise, we didn't know what we were playing around, so they got us. Hopefully they're a matchup where Meathook has text. Yeah, I agree, Beck. There's like 800 Black Sweepers in this format, and I don't think I'm ever playing around Shadow's Verdict in the dark. I'm gonna naked Meathook on 2 here, with 2 in my hand against a red-black land. We're just playing out an extra 3/2 here. Yeah, I mean, there aren't that many 3-mana planeswalkers in this format, right, Beck? So being faster generally makes more sense than Verdict. Verdict has small upside against the Cat Oven deck, but it leaves the Ovens in play.
I'm the best fire starter there is. Ugh, don't you hate that burnt hair smell? Whatever. Figure it out on your own.
This is a land. It's close, though. Tall Deer, thank you for the third of the year. Welcome back. So putting a land into play there means that I get to Thoughtseize plus Hive attack this turn. Okay. And because of my Hive, they kind of need to wait until they can... Well, yeah, so this Kroxa is weird, right? I would say they need to wait until they can Kroxa and then also escape it in the same turn. They draw a removal spell for my Hive? They might have. Yeah, they totally did. I wonder if I'm supposed to Thoughtseize the Kroxa last turn and then immediately attack with Hive to exile it. Perhaps that was the line that I missed. Yeah, I think maybe I was supposed to do that. I wasn't thinking about... I was so focused on the fact that, like, the Kroxa could come back, I didn't think about the fact that we could exile it right away. I could have done that instead of playing Woe Strider the previous turn. Supposed to bottom that.
No cost is too high to quell my sap. You deal with this annoyance.
Yeah, I definitely messed up not Thoughtseizing the Kroxa and then exiling it with the Hive. The top of their deck's been good, but I could have played around the top of their deck being good. There's no reason not to play this out. We're gonna lose it to the discard here.
My ways are not for the weak.
Help us escape a Woe Strider. I think that's pretty unlikely with them having a Hive in play. Checking out Dislight through level 1-8. Why block? I'm literally going to 7. Why did I block their 6 power thing? Because I'm almost dead. They're dead on board if I don't block. That's not true. Are they dead to this because I could dash it from the bin? They are, right? No. We can cast it and then dash it. Remember when we played Meathook Massacre on turn 2, chat? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, so we're gonna board in Lolth, and then Heartless Act and Infernal Grasp. Kinda want the extra Hermits, but I also, again, just don't have anything I really want to cut. I guess, I know that Meathook won us the game there, but that card's only okay in this matchup overall, right? What if we go to 4 Hermits and we go down to 2 Meathooks? I think I like that. Let's do that. Jeff the combo. Combo. I just want to keep my life total high. Yeah, I don't really like Soul Guide Lantern into only Croxa. I don't think that's good enough. I want more Graveyard Snoozes. I also, like, you look at my deck list here, and, like, I don't really have anything that's bad in my deck. Like, if I had cards in my deck that I thought were bad in this matchup still in my 60, I would cut them for Lanterns, perhaps, because Lantern does at least draw a card, but because my entire main deck looks pretty reasonable, I don't think I bring in a card like Lantern. Go blank's a good one. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Meathook there. Because the Feeble, what's it called, is flipping over.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my now. What do we have here?
Yeah, Meathook would be pretty good this turn, huh? I guess we'll Ninja into Cavalier the reflection of the Kikijiki. Go blank. It means I don't get the follow-up text on there, unfortunately. probably dead here. Go blank put us a little bit too far behind. Honestly, discarding the Meathook Massacre was the mistake. If I'd have kept I probably should have kept the Meathook instead of the Cavalier. If I'd have just Meathooked the turn we Cavaliered there, we probably win the game.
Let's do this. Yup, you're going down.
Just did a Chandra and friends. That one almost assuredly on me. We probably keep my Kaito going. If I just go ahead and Meathook that turn. It's fine. We'll get him on the plate. Tempo is better for us that way anyways. Kaito down tick here. I guess this is mediocre into another copy of Stomp.
Eyes are everywhere.
It's pretty decent into this though.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
No, I regretted this last time. I think we're supposed to ditch the Meathook Massacre this time through. Just because we're ahead on board. Hey, Rotten Agenda. Thanks for the 10 months. Welcome back. Morning, good morning. You know, I think with the second night drawn, I might just pump this and play the other night here. I am doing pretty well. Weekend was great.
Now
Did a bunch of walking, played some Pokemon Go, took the boys on a hike. Now, do I want to kill their 2-2 or do I want to play the other night out? I think I want to just kill their 2-2. I prefer they not be able to pressure my Kaito. Although I suppose if they have untapped land, they can pressure Kaito with a creature land, but then that means they're not committing anything else to the board this turn, so I think that ends up being good for us overall.
Oh, there will be a next time.
Certainly a spell. Well, maybe it was supposed to be a land, because I could double activate my knights if it was a land.
You and I are gonna take them out.
All right, do they also have a removal spell for my 1/1? They do not.
Out of here.
Oh. I think this is actually a land tier, and then I think I'm gonna pass with Soaring City up. Do I want to Soaring City the Harvester in response to them reflectioning it? Or do I want to proactively Soaring City the Reflection now? Yeah, I think I want to bounce in response to the reflection, in response to them targeting. I don't know, it's close though. Harvester only activates at sorcery speed, so like they're gonna have to do it proactively. Them having another one is kind of big sad. Because now their one that's already in play gets to kill my Knight of the Ebon Legion. So probably dead. Cavalier, please. This Twitch stream is pre-recorded in front of a live audience. Thanks everybody for hanging out today. Appreciate you.
It's my turn. Stop, drop, and roll won't help you, buddy.
Well, to be fair to our opponent chat, this is why Reflection of the Kiki-Jiki is so good, right? In addition to being a must-answer threat, it also smooths out your draws. This card is a very significant part of why the opponent's archetype is the best deck in this format currently. My god, they drew Fatal Push. And like, just enough lands to do everything that turn too. Going on, Gendy? Thanks for the 40 months. Welcome back. Good morning, good morning.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
Okie doke. So, messed up the second game with my selection of what I discarded in that match, but that third game, I don't think there was really much we could do there. The opponent's deck was just all gas all the time. Even with their selection, everything worked out just perfectly with the amount of mana that they needed every turn too. Overall, this deck was fine. I think we can solidly stamp exceeded expectations on it. We got to 4-card combo on 3 different occasions through the course of a 2-hour set. We had some good grindy mid-range just fair value stuff. Overall, probably a little bit worse of a mid-range deck than the red-black deck we just played against, but also doing something a little bit different, having the combo plan with the Cavalier was fun. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, this is probably an okay thing, but also it's going to require 4 Mythic wild cards into Cavalier of Night, so wouldn't be surprised if we don't see too much shit because of that. Yay, Magic Arena economy.